Kia ora, comment subscribers. So I've been in Tahiti for, I'm back in Tahiti. Been about a week now. Weather's much better this time, so it's May. I was over for 5 weeks in March, and it was a bit rainier then, and it's quite warm now. So I'd say it's good weather to come over. I'm working tonight. So thought I'd have a quick look at some headphones, quick comparison whilst I'm here. All right, let's have a look. Right, so like I said, I've been in Tahiti for a week. Looking forward to getting home. I just wish my family could have come over this time. But anyway, I thought I'd have a quick comparison of two Sony noise cancelling wireless headphones. So I've had noise cancelling headphones for quite a long time. Original were the Bose Quiet Comfort QC something or other that I think ran off a AAA battery. So I must have gotten them a long time ago now, maybe 15 plus years ago. And they served quite well. Then international travel, I didn't really travel that much overseas. But then I started traveling a few years ago. So you can see these have had, I bought these at the airport, hence the reason why they are champagne coloured. That's the only colour they had. You can see we've got, quite a bit of wear on this good hard case. So these are WH1000 XM2. They're definitely 1000 XM2s. So they come, you can see, with your 3.5mm cable and most importantly, your airline adapter, which has got a special spot right there. So it's got NFC, which I have actually used on my Sony Walkman, which I don't have with me. But this side is touch sensitive, which can be annoying, but you can do, you've got all your controls as there, go forward, which of course I can never remember which way, but of course, move your finger forward, we'll go track forward. Oh, yeah, clever. So forward, back, down, volume up and down, pause. But I don't normally use that. I'm just quite happy to use the controls on the phone. Micro USB charger. I can't remember if a charger came with this or not. Charging cable. 3.5mm there. As you can see, a lot of wear, especially on the cups. But I am assuming that these are replaceable, because I'm just looking up here. It looks like you could actually, you don't want to break that, but it looks like there might be a way of replacing it. I have to have a look. Certainly the cups you could probably replace, no issues. So yeah, so that's the XM2s. A lot of use out of them. They work well on the plane, like the Quiet Comforts did, the Bose. They do excellent job on the plane for noise cancelling. But these are the XM5s. They had XM5s and they had XM4s at the airport. The XM4s looked pretty much the same as these. So that's why I went for the XM5s, because I wanted something a bit different. I keep wanting to put the case and open the case like that, but no, you open the case like this. So they did have quite a range this time, so I got black. Yeah, they're headphones that are wireless and noise cancelling. We've got our little compartment here. So we've got USB-C this time. Quite a short cable really, so I'll probably put a different cable in here. And you've got your 3.5mm cable, but you don't have your airline adapter. So to be honest, especially if you're in Australia, I would buy these retail and then get your tax back, because I think retail at the moment at Jaycar they're about $5.45 Australian dollars. Duty free they're $5.29. Now divide 545 by 11 10% GST, and it is less than $529. So if you're looking to get them as cheap as possible, buy them retail and get your tax back at the airport. Just, you know, it takes a bit longer, but hey, it's worth it. They work. To be honest, these ones, they cancel the noise. They work brilliantly. These ones, they cancel the noise. They work well. There isn't a companion app on your phone which allows you to set up different configurations depending on where you are. And I think certainly on the XM2s you could calibrate it for what altitude you're at and things like that. Look, I don't do fancy shit like that. I just want noise cancelling so I can hear my music. These, I don't know if these are NFC. Because as usual, I didn't read the manual. But this is certainly touch sensitive here, so it's similar, you know, backwards and forwards and everything. It's the same layout, but it's just a different design. Like I said, I think I said the XM4s, they had the XM4s for sale as well, and they were pretty much the same design as this, I believe. But I wanted something different, so went for these ones. Definitely, I don't know how this material is going to wear. I assume we're going to have the same issue in 5 years' time, 10 years' time. These look easier maybe because looks like there's a screw here, so it looks like you could maybe, it's a bit easier to replace this. Perhaps I think they've finally figured out that you need to, you know, this stuff is perishable. I'm a bit concerned about this coating here, whether it's going to be like that coating they used in the 90s, 2000s, that turned sticky after 10 years. Because this is a nice textured one. This is, you know, well, you can see how old these are, and this is perfectly fine. So I'm a bit concerned that maybe this is going to go sticky. Hopefully they've fixed that issue. Yeah, one interesting thing I noticed is that, like for example, when you're on the plane and the stewardess comes up to you to talk to you, like any polite person, you take your headphones off. So, you know, because it's rude to talk to people with the headphones on. Anyway, or you know, you just move them so you can hear them. It detected the movement sometimes and would actually automatically pause. And then when you put them back on, it would start playing again. So I thought that was neat. It did, when I was chewing, when I was eating food, because these make a pretty good seal around your ears, it seemed to kind of adjust the noise, like the ambient sound level for some reason. So I thought that was a bit strange. Yeah, so we'll see on the flight back. But you know, I wanted to get some new headphones. You know, modern technology, better noise cancelling. But to be quite honest, I couldn't tell the fucking difference. You know, these working perfectly fine. But I was going to give these to my son. You know, once I fix up this bit, because they're Sony noise cancelling headphones, which do a brilliant job at noise cancelling, just like these ones. If I was on a budget, then, you know, I said they had the XM4s for sale at the same time as these ones, XM4s and XM5s. Just go for the XM4s if you wanted to. You know, they were, you know, 400 or maybe even 300 or something. Do the job brilliantly. But again, buy retail. Although, you know, the cheaper it is, the less tax you save. But the other good thing about buying retail is that you can prepare, you know. So I think they come 50% charged. I've certainly never had an issue with them running out of charge, but I haven't done any 17-hour flights. Yeah, so they come with this. If you're going to go overseas, so you can get your duty back, then just buy them retail and get them all set up at home. You know, so you've got the right cable, so you maybe have take a longer USB-C cable with you. Yeah, so that was basically it. I just wanted to do a little video comparing these two. I might get the Might do one with the Bose QCs at home when I get back home. But yeah, so like this, you know, that was the other thing I wanted to mention, is that it's kind of, I can't remember if these came with a charging cable, but you know, you've got your little pouch in the back here that you could, it was actually probably quite, you know, will hold them in there. But otherwise it's kind of, you know, just kind of fiddle with it like that. And yeah, there we go. Hopefully that was of some vague help to someone maybe who was wanting to get one of these. Anyway, I've got to work tonight. It's going to be a long night, so bye for now.